Lukas Degens. Dit is Lukas Laat.
Tonight we are in Marbella.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here with one of the stars of UB40. Good evening.
Yeah, alright, yeah, it's Earl Falconer, bass player with UB40, yeah. Really good show, really enjoyed it. People were going like crazy. Even like the security were dancing.
So Earl, how was the performance tonight? Did you feel the audience? Was the audience well? Was it was a party, no?
Yeah, well that's it. I mean, we always try and create a party atmosphere. You've probably seen that the security didn't want the crowd to get up at the beginning.
Yeah.
But obviously Robin is a master of like the crowds and dealing with security men and all that. Diffused the whole situation. And it turned into a big party, do you know what I mean?
Just to explain to the listeners, the security was trying to get everybody to sit down.
Yeah.
And you were all trying to get them dancing.
Yeah, the first number, the security came along and started making people sit down right at the front. And as soon as the first number finished, Robin obviously, verbally attacked him, basically,
Yeah. He made a bit of fun.
Yeah,
But in a good way, though.
He's really good. He's a master at that, you know what I mean? And diffused everything, and they basically let everybody dance in the end. So that they had a party. The security men were dancing with some of the audience, you know what I mean? So it was real good party atmosphere.
You're really playing with the audience all the performance long.
Yeah, well that's the way we do it, you know. I mean, obviously, we're seasoned.
Of course,
musicians,
yeah, you are.
Yeah, we've done like a million shows, so every show is different, and just obviously you have to play. You have to create an atmosphere. Sometimes you can do it, and sometimes you can't. But tonight, yeah, we managed to do it.
Do you prefer the live setting or the studio setting?
Oh, live, yeah, always live, because I mean, obviously, you're interacting with the crowd, and you've got to. There's nowhere to hide. You've got to like perform and like try your best.
Yeah.
And we achieved basically what we try and do every night. Tonight, it doesn't always work, but yeah, tonight was like pretty good.
Just for the people that don't know, they should be ashamed, by the way. UB40 stands for the Unemployment Benefit Form 40.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever seen one, did you?
It's been a long time.
Because of the big success.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's been a long time since since I've seen one. Yeah, obviously it was like all them years ago.
Lukas Degens. Dit is Lukas Laat.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen one.
You have a very characteristic way of performing, a very characteristic music set actually. Success, came it quite surprisingly, or was it built for success?
Well, I mean, we was pretty lucky because our first LP, the first lot of songs we got together, it was, became our first LP and it was quite successful. And ever since then, really, we've been like recording and touring. So we was lucky as a band, the first compositions we made, were successful, and we've had a pretty good career, more or less. About 18 years into our career, it kind of took off. Chrissy Hines basically discovered us in a pub in London, took us on tour, and like the rest is history. Basically, by the end of that tour, we had a #4 single in the charts, "Food for Thought," our first single, and the rest is history. Like I say, we've been touring and making records ever since.
You just mentioned 18 years. I will make a bridge of that one, because on my 18th birthday, the 24th of January 2008, Ali decided to leave the band.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Basically, we were my birthday at the first part, but seeing you tonight, I think you guys look even more energetic, if I may say so, without Ali than you did in the last years with Ali.
Well, I mean, that's not really for me to say, but I mean, obviously we carried on with Duncan. He's like,
he's a brother.
He's a brother. He's like got the DNA and everything, So we managed to like keep it going and everything. Duncan, as you've seen tonight, has got his own fans. I mean, the amount of girls that were around him by the end of the night was incredible. You know what I mean? I'm sure he's going to love that.
But
do you know what I mean?
You all have a lot of girls to choose from.
Yeah, well, we're lucky, I mean, we're old gits and that, you know what I mean? But we're still, obviously the audience is like, the ladies seem to, do.
Your upcoming album, Getting Over the Storm, are you ready for it? Is it mastered? Is it finished?
Oh yeah, it's all mastered, finished. It's coming out soon. It's you can pre-order it on iTunes.
The 2nd of September it's coming out, yeah?
That's correct, yeah.
So, do you want to talk a little bit about the album?
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
It has country influences.
Yeah.
Which is quite unusual if you look at it just boldly.
Yeah.
But looking at reggae,
yeah, it's very similar.
Actually.
Yeah, that's the makeup of the instruments, etc. Very similar to reggae, country. Very similar. The actual idea came from our manager, David Harper. He just had this thing in his head about doing a country influenced album. It came about because we'd done a few tracks with Robert Palmer, may he rest in peace while he's alive, and one of the tracks was like a country track, and that kind of inspired the whole album. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of going that kind of direction. But it was like our manager David Harper. Got to give him the credit. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
If there is any credit to be given, we'll see. It's, obviously it hasn't come out yet.
You've been all over the world. There must be a big differences between audiences, no?
Well, you know what? Not for us really. I mean, the only difference is they either look a bit different or they speak a different language. Yeah. But basically, our aim is what you've seen tonight is to get the audience up and dancing. We don't do shows where people sit down. Do you know what I mean? We don't do concerts like that. We never have, and we never will. Basically, I mean, if it does happen, we'll probably give up. Do you know what I mean? Because defeated the whole point.
Besides Jamaica, is there another special country for you guys?
Holland, man. What are you talking about, man? You know that. Holland, man. I was supposed to come to Holland for ADC, right? The big dance conference. Yeah. But our tour got moved right on top of me vacation, so I can't go now anyway.
You can't go?
Nah.
So will
I'll be touring England with the album.
You'll be in Holland soon, November?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're coming to Holland. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time. I deeply appreciate it, and I hope to see you again.
Yeah, Lucas, man, respect.